Vicente Luque versus Michael Chiesa fighting on the Derek Lewis undercard. Let's get right into it, guys. I'm gonna do what I usually do, give you my predictions, talk about the odds a little bit. Both these guys are on win streaks, all right? So this is potentially a title eliminator. So I think that, whoever wins this fight, they're gonna be in title contention. Why? Let's look at their record. So Chiesa, his last four, he's 4-0, okay? He had a win over Neil Magny. He had a win over Rafael Dos Anjos. He had a win over Diego Sanchez. And he also had a win over Carlos Condit. The first three, or the last three I should say, were all by decision. And the win against Conduct was a submission via Kimura. So Chiesa's done well. Before that though, he had two losses. Kevin Lee got subbed, and Anthony Pettis, he lost as well. After that, he beat Daniil Dariush. That was in 2016. Jim Miller and Mitch Clark in 2015. So that's just a little rundown through Chiesa's roster of guys that he's fought. He has a tough schedule. So if he wins, you could say he's in that title contention because he's been in the UFC now since, let's see here, his first UFC fight was in 2012 versus Ali Quinta. So Michael Chiesa has been doing it for a long time, and he has a lot of good wins in the division over some really good guys. Also, Vicente Luque, kind of similar story. Record is one of the best in the welterweight divisions. If he wins this, you could say he deserves a title shot. Let's go through his roster of guys. Beat Tyron Woodley 2021, this year submission Barbo choke. Randy Brown, KO. Nico Price, he's beat Nico Price twice now. Last time he fought him was in 2020 in March, TKO. His last loss, Stephen Wonderboy Thompson, decision. You guys watched that fight, extremely boring fight in my opinion. I thought it was a close fight, to be honest, even though it was a unanimous with the judges. But guys, after that loss, or before that loss, he had beaten Mike Perry, Brian Barbona, Julian Turner, Chad Lepre, Nico Price again, and that was in 2017. So guys, in his last 10 fights, he's won 9 of them. His last loss, like I said, was in 2019 against Wonderboy, who's a title contender as well. So it's not like he got knocked out either by Wonderboy. Vicente Luque can take a lot of damage. He showed in all these fights that he's got a solid chin. He showed he can knock guys out, and he showed he can get submissions as well. One thing about Michael Chiesa, he doesn't knock guys out. He's never knocked anyone out in his career, as far as I'm concerned. I'm looking right now. He's gotten some submissions, but okay, he has one KO against Joe Lozon. That was in 2014. That was his only TKO stoppage that he's ever had in his career. So if we look at this fight, we look at both fighters, I think it's going to be pretty even. Michael Chiesa, Vicente Luque. Who am I giving the nod to? Well, first of all, let's look at the odds. Let's see who Vegas likes, okay? According to William Hill, guys, today is the 4th of August. According to William Hill, Chiesa is at a plus 105, and Luque is at a minus 125, so he's the favorite. My gut was telling me from the start that Luque was going to win this fight. I see him either getting a knockout or winning by decision. I don't see Chiesa getting a knockout. Vicente Luque hasn't been knocked out, and Chiesa's only knocked out one guy, like I said, Joe Lozon. I just don't see Chiesa getting it by TKO or knockout. If anything, maybe a submission. I really don't see a submission either. The only way I see Chiesa getting a W, it would be by decision. I don't see that happening though. I'm giving the nod to Luque. I think a minus 125 is a good, it's a pretty good number. I think you could make some good money with that. It's risky because both of these guys are so close. Both of them are fighting essentially for a title shot. So there's a lot on the line here. I like Luque. I think he could win by a knockout. Chiesa's pretty good on the ground, and it'll be hard to submit him. But I think he could win by a knockout or decision. That's who I'm going with. Guys, let me know in the comments who you got. Do you got Chiesa? Do you got Luque? How do you have them winning? And I'm going to make a video talking about Derek Lewis in the title fight as well. But guys, thanks for tuning in, and until the next video.